fire spirits, you drop your ulti, and then you just have to be like, okay, I hope it works out. But if a Baton throws a shield on the right guy at the right time, they lose all that damage over time, and they just sprint to the egg and usually kill her. Just constantly attacking, man. I even feel like your war is messing up his last hits a little bit because of all this pressure, not necessarily expecting the lane.
That's going to be kind of tilty, just having arrows. That was, what, 300 mana worth of searing arrows or something just chucked at him? He just got right-clicked 30+ times.
Caught it. Snake King is alive, though.
Yeah, use the Skellies, I guess. I mean, they were involved, particularly with the cancelled South.
And they can't even get close right now. It's so scary for them to approach, but both of them low on HP, and now the dive comes. Fissure's going to block him out. He's going to have to run to the trees, but I don't think he's going to make it. Prophet's like, we got this one, no problem. Very dead hero. And now the tower.
That tower with no health? What? I don't think that was intentional, or if it was, it's Snake King's definitely immediately regretting it. Because he's going to respawn and have to walk back to lane now. That was...
Just a little harass.
Can't really, and maybe let's lose 2 CS, you know? Fire spirits, but...
True. Caught that kill. Apparently it's just not going to give him as much HP, but next creep that dies, he'll be able to pick it up.
If the TA had 1 less deny, he would have maybe got his level 6 there, but gets his soul ring at the perfect time, and there we go.
Still goes for it. Still gives him some HP and some damage, so.
Top lane, it looks like some big dives are happening.
I don't like catching kills in the top lane. God, that ain't me.
I just saw like Radiant heroes behind you, and I was like, okay, well this isn't normal.
That certainly matters. He's stunning this siege creep here, trying to get it killed.
Yeah, he wants to kill it before the next dive happens.
They're shielding.
Yeah, they kept it alive, so a lot of tower pressure happening, and Clinks is actually rotated. Forget pressuring tier 1 mid. He wants to come top. Yep, he's going to get the kill on Snake King, and unfortunately they couldn't keep that siege alive, but it's always going to be a problem. Yeah, there's some big net worth outliers there for both the Clinks and the SF, having a great game so far. But, I mean, level 6 on Dragon Knight at least gives him the ability to group and start pushing around. Good time for an Invis rune. That was very lucky. Yeah.
Definitely a dead hero otherwise. Ace blowing up the mid tower at least. Thing to do when TA leaves the lane, just hit his buildings.
Even when TA's there, what are you going to do? The Death Pact is kind of free health in a way. You can get down to half health, but...
Missed nothing on the top lane. Puppy trying to score a kill on his homie, but... They do know he's in the area. They might try to outplay him. Okay, they see him now.
They're going to pop the mango. Yapster, though, he initiates first, and I think VGJ Storm thought they had the better of him. They may still get this kill. Oh, the crit.
He was very dead. I think he had a couple arc standard items across the board. The only weird one was maybe the Vlads. Prepping to defend the tower.
Yeah, this tower denies is so value, and there we go. It's in deny range, so even if Secret don't get kills off of this, they're going to be pretty happy, and very likely, yeah, they're about to say they kill SVG. That's a squishy little silencer. Rezo is kind of being tickled by these right clicks. It won't.
Damage reduction deals with slows down the skeleton so he can gap close and get the double raise off. I think it was fine.
Yeah.
1 skill point could have been his passive. Absolutely fine.
I'm not meant to clear. You don't need to slow down the skeletons. They stand still.
That's a great point.
I would have agreed normally, but I was like, wait a second, I play Wraith King.
They don't know how to run. We fight to the death. I mean, that's number 2, that is.
In any other unit in the game, absolutely.
Yeah, watch out, he'll micro them. Yeah, it didn't happen. Oh, another great kill that I caught. That's a dead Fada here.
Yep.
Your war rotating over in towers. That'll be really good for taking buildings.
And Clinks is a very good early pusher. Although
Ace
gets found out by himself. It's something can be very crippling as a Clinks Aroma Secret, because even though the Abaddon's having a bad game, Shaker's going to have a pretty early blink.
Snake King getting gone on here. It's going to have Wand if needed, but a lot of damage to Yapsor. Great ulti. That's definitely going to cost his life, though. There's no way it doesn't go.
Snake King has the Wand charges for the reincarnation if he wants to use them. And
watch out for the Vlads. Careful.
He's getting slow. With the box from the trees, he's probably... Is he going to skill ulti? I don't think... Yeah, he's just going to die twice if you do, so...
Yeah, definitely. They have really weak disables, but, you know, if you're dead for 4 seconds or whatever, it's pretty easy to catch up there. To a tower like this, every single one of your creeps takes like 2 more tower hits. It really adds up in the long run.
Snake King going to TP back in. Still has that ulti point, I believe, available, as he's going to get crushed away, and Clinks just deletes MSS, knowing there's no supernova to play around with, just straight and right click to victory. Nice global silence to just kind of secure a retreat here. Fata Ultimate has been popped and he's just going to try and heal up what he can, but unfortunately not taking too much damage means he's not getting healed up immediately. Shaker, nice little fissure, catches the backlines. SVG also sets things up for Fata to stay alive. Shield himself, denies as well. Clinks getting kind of blocked out by the fissure, but he managed to get a couple more kills for his team, and unfortunately for Wraith King, he levels his ultimate, but he doesn't have too many friends here to help him out.
Not for long.
Yeah, Phoenix has just respawned, but Clinks with another strafe, his second of this team fight, just got himself a triple kill.
He's just picking off every hero in this game. It's they can't defend themselves. So MSS reacting a little bit late with the Fire Spirits, but I don't think it was going to make a difference. One
of the heroes you expect to just run in and be a frontliner isn't really feeling too comfortable to do so. And Secret stopped roaching because they're quite happy to take this team fight.
Skellies are in, doing lots of damage, but good global silence delay things. But Silencer gets picked off almost immediately, and Snaking, that's going to be his whole life. Just completely separated by the fissure, and they were just not able to do anything.
Puppey, he's not done, he's TPing it, going on deep. You can't really deal with the egg immediately, and they're kind of ignoring it. They found bigger fish. It's Rezo, the Dragon Knight. He's almost being brought down, not quite. Ace is chasing after him with the Skeleton Walk, but back in the main fight, it's Nature's Prophet burnt to a crisp, as Fantas all he can do is deny himself with a miscoil. And Secret in full retreat off of a snaking buyback. It feels like Storm have just secured this team fight.
Turn that baby on, so they can't buy Yule Scepter because he's got a Lincoln Sphere, so yeah, if he strafes, it's hard to get through. Papa getting caught though. Very, very easy kill. Oh, they're gonna fight more? Okay.
Secret saying, we don't care about him. That's just our 5 position, and yeah, Wraith King melts. Here comes the BKB attempted ultimate. Nice global silence as well as the egg there, and Mid1 did not have enough time to bring it down. Now he goes for the BKB ultimate, gets it off. Resolution, BKBs himself, stopping the damage, still loses a good chunk of his damage here as Phoenix
push as a result of that those cooldowns being used. Then I don't think VGJ Storm should be too upset. Breaking a bat and ulti at least. They're pretty surrounded on him though. This is a good grab. Do they have another stun? Yeah, Snaking's position is perfect here. He's just waiting for it. Oh, he gets interrupted actually. That means Fada's gonna be able to get out of there. Great scout and attacking there by Puppey. Now he's in trouble. He's got ulti in 2, but they're gonna grab mid-1. His BKB is popped. They're trying to kill him, but he's taking a lot of damage. Running for his life. Fada ulti going off as well. Everybody's getting away.
And they really want to find some more here, but Secret have just managed to disengage so nicely, and they may be in fighting shape fairly soon. Blink, Echo, Yapsor shows up, hits a 4-man fissure as well. They don't have a solution to Yua's TA though, and luckily for Secret, they denied the kill on the Abaddon, taking away some gold from the TA as the Chase TA showing up.
Fada is
spoiling them.
Very good at suiciding. It's like every single time he gets low, throws out the miscoil to throw his life away. No golden experience for his opponents. They're gonna grab Clinks actually. Oh, is this a kill? He got it.
MSS. Mentioned he's...
That was such a big grab. I mean, how much gold did he get out of that one? 1,200. Holy crap. That's huge. Level 16 now. The farther he gets in, the closer he gets to Shivas, then everything gets easier. Still a lot of right-click heroes on the enemy team, you know, and especially against Evasion. He's about to hit 20 as well. He'll be picking up his probably his armor and regen talent, I feel like.
Yep. Probably doesn't feel like he's too poor and underfarmed.
It's 12 armor. 12 armor against these guys is a great pickup. Satanic on Shadow Fiend though. I think he might be dead. He does go down. It's a little 3-shot. But he's rich now. He's got Tranquil Boots. Watch out.
I quite like these halberds. I mean, they're obviously fantastic for the disarm against SF and Clinks, but it's also probably one of the better ways to break Lincolns.
Yeah, that's a good point, yeah.
It's like this instant Lincoln's break with a decent enough cast range, particularly for a hero like DK, it's like similar cast range to your stun.
It's so good. This game I almost don't want him to use on Lincoln, so they're going to initiate. Good Sun Ray.
He's being kept alive for a long, long time thanks to that. TA and SF are juking out on the sidelines here, and
fight to the death here.
Who's going to come out better for this one? TA has the Aegis though, so even if he wins...
Satanic?
Okay, he wins the fight on the SF, but the TA is coming back alive. I don't know if Mid1's got a good answer to get out of this one as he gets stunned up. The X there as well. Mid1 is done for as he does deal with the Aegis, almost killing the Wraith King, but that would have just been his first life. As Wraith King says, yeah, I'm still in. We can keep on fighting. Yapsor almost getting brought down the sides, does end up going down to the damage over time. Rezo just reducing the damage even further thanks to the Breathe Fire. And Ace, Fata in trouble. Ace dead as well. They are melting. 1 racks here if Secret aren't willing to buy back. They won't have souls in SF. He's just going to go TPing right in, and they don't actually get the...
Oh, they want to kill him?
Yeah. They're going for this kill and get the immediate DK stun off. Mid one does get the BKB off. He needs to lifesteal with the State Tank. He's trapped in the Sprout here. The Sunray as well coming on through. Requiem just used kind of defensively there. There's no damage without the souls as Blink Echo Slam doesn't quite land as Yapzor didn't get the hit he was hoping for. I think the Hurricane Pike messing that one up a bit.
Absolutely. It's going to be Snaking's first death. He's got his blink ready, though.
Yes. Can he blink out immediately? Anything to stop it? Nope, he's out of there. Chase is on, but VGJ Storm should be okay here. They've got Egg back up, so they may even re-engage.
Satanic's ready on the SF again, but no BKB this time to save him. A couple low ground misses there. Could have VGJ Storm doing the right thing. Their Dragonite ultimate's running out. Their cooldowns are pretty much up in a couple places, so take Shrines, and they're going to maybe grab MSS, though. Okay, he knows what to do. Many ways to get out of the Sprout. Snaking wants to fight this. Going to have to reflect his own stun, though. This is getting kind of weird all of a sudden.
I was surprised that he popped that egg so early, but hey, it actually worked out just fine as Bowser's ultimate going to be forced out, and the Blink DK stun it finds Puppy here, who's going to get caught up by that silence here. Sunray swooping on through, getting everyone low. Mid one actually BKBs on SF just to survive the Sunray damage. They've lost Fados Abaddon in here.
Need some Arcane Boots on the Dire team. Everybody's really low on mana. Love lads. You never know. Either would work. Skellies are up, though. He did end up going no reincarnation mana cost, trying to play it safe against potential late game Diffusal Blade or other option. Many Skellies will fall here, and Snaking's gonna have to respawn. Reflect some damage with the Blade Mail at least, and they're doing a lot to Ace, but BKB comes out to keep him alive, and every single time Snaking is able to get out with the Blink, it is really paying off this game.
Yeah. Unless you've got something to instantly damage or stun him when he comes out of that reincarnation.
Yes, guys, got tons of armor, but not that much raw HP. So I think a Halberd is actually exactly what he needs. Evasion, some good strength here. Oh, they're actually going in.
Yep, he found Yapzor, and that's a great target to go on. He's going to take the Earthshaker out of the picture. He does get the Echo Slam off first, but only able to really bring down the Wraith King with that one. Global Silence going to help them chase down Mid one, who does get the Requiem off, but the BKB's one off. No chance to Satanic immediately. He's still life-stealing though, but now the DK stun comes in. The egg plays perfectly in the middle of this fight. Ace will bring down the TA, but looks like he should pay for this one with his life. 3 dead on Secret's side as they'll buy back Yapzor, as well as Mid one's SF, but that is dead, and feels like maybe Yapzor just needed to buy back immediately as he died, but at the same time he used Echo Slam, so he would not have had a very important tool should he have done so. And
the Echo wasn't even that good. There was a lot of BKBs active. There's tons of skeletons around it, like finished off Wraith King, but that's all it did, just the Daedalus of his own. This is actually what he really needs. He definitely needs some damage kick out here. Grab one of the bounties. You are realizing the Clinks is in the area, at least, but oh, it's just a random hero. He also wanted a bounty to get one. That poor guy.
To the high ground we perhaps go as VGJ Storm. Just the Nature's Prophet dead, not the biggest of kills, but still a kill nonetheless. As there we go, there's the Nullifier initiation, but it does get purged off immediately.
As Dodge Man, Strafe is broken. This kill's so good. Can't dispel somebody if it doesn't hit in the first place. Mid one gets his ultimate off, trying to slow down VGJ Storm, and they are slowing them down a bit, but short moment later, they should be pretty close to full heal, and they're still pinging a little. They're holding things off, though. Are slowing down their opponents a bit.
They're queuing up a Rapier even. There's this element of like, what do we even do? We can't kill anyone. We can't make plays. We're just losing this game. Even if they've got every single wreck standing still, but they just feel powerless.
Yeah, they barely have any vision outside of their base after all, running treants around to spot for stuff, but that's about all they got. And now they're just hitting every single building separately. They're going to get Templar Assassin, though. Close. No chain stun, hasn't popped BKB yet. There goes down now. And she's going to escape it in the meantime. They're taking damage on the other buildings. Every single building is taking damage. Storm
figured out the way to break through the base. Okay, we can't straight up win a head-on team fight as well, but we can just kind of split push this game. We've got heroes that are pretty well suited for it, in fact. Top racks going down as mid lane. Wraith King dies once, but Reincarnation, he's back alive. He's ready to go once again. He's ready to rumble, as is DK. Resolution with the Sunray backing him up is taking literally no damage. Somebody deal with this big bad dragon, and once again, TA in the bottom lane. Low on health, took tier 3, took the range racks, and
doesn't have blink. This could be bad for him.
Okay, has blink no now. TA brought into the egg. Can they kill the egg in time? There's a BKB and a double. They're gonna both die.
Oh, that's a big mistake.
Fortunate. Perhaps did not realize the Clinks was behind Invis. Allow Phoenix to respawn, and now we are in that full-on 5v5, where Secret probably don't want to take a team fight. Sparta gets caught on, so they may have to, as Requiem gets launched out very early on, so losing a bit of their damage here, but does negate some of the damage output on the VGJ Storm side. There's an egg on the backlines here, pretty nicely placed. No way to kill it off or deal with it. That's going to stun at least a couple of heroes here. Barely clips the Abaddon, doesn't actually catch the SF, as Prophet TP's back in. DK now, BKB, he wants to hold his ground, fight in the front lines, taking on mid one, who does have Satanic, but it's already been used. He's disarmed as well. He gained roll low, he pops, as does Founder, whose ultimate was still on cooldown. And now VGJ Storm full on chase. Puppey gets hexed up. MSS with that dive range is just gonna chase him on down and put VGJ
in. And all of a sudden, 4.5 HP. He's healing 60 HP per second. It's a lot. Maybe get a TA kill bottom here.
Chain stun is good. Yep. So using the Echo Slam to make sure they get the kill. TA not opting to buy back. Maybe just saying, look, we don't. Okay, there we go. There's the buyback. Wondering if they want to go for this killing blow here. Snakey in the front lines doesn't care about his first life, as he's going to slow everyone with that ultimate. He's going to come back to life. Just needs to make sure he doesn't die a second time. It's Resolution who they're kind of focusing here. Can they actually bring down the big bad Dragon Knight? Sure as hell looks like they've got a good chance at it, and they will do so. He gets totemed by Yapso, brought down. Nice little bounty for them, but cost them a lot of buybacks.
I feel like a lot of these lost team fights are literally that Secret hasn't been able to get Spirit Vessel charges until now. That's pretty good.
But I don't feel like the farm has been put in the most impactful ways. Oh, Resolution. Blink Sync gets a stun on the backline team, wants the Shaker, and that's Yapso down. He needs to buy back immediately, does do so. SF is also dead without buyback, and oh my god, this fight is going horrifically for Secret. The egg can't be dealt with as well. They're forced to just scatter away from this one, but the problem is they're being chased down. Blink forward, they're going to find the DK, break the link, and stun him up, and bring him down. No buyback for SF. Blinks will immediately use his snaking.
It's gonna be his life. Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Buybacks here. He's gonna end up getting worked down by Puppey.
It's gonna be a kill.
They can still chase though, but no dive.
Go for Rojo. They want the fight. I feel like you're buying back here. You want to take this fight, knowing SF cannot buy back. Sunray flying on through, trying to make sure they get both these kills. Yapso, he was stuck in the trees, but he also couldn't be hit, so he gets the blink out. Puppey, no way. Does he TP out? Okay, they get the vision. They do bring him down. Yapso also does not have a TP, so it looks like he's going down as well.
Possibly killing the creep wave, because he expected to die anyways. Got Curse of the Silent in 30 seconds, I guess, but that still
feels
a while.
Like this could be it. Mega creeps coming in, or potentially just going for the throne. 3 heroes without buyback. Not much Secret can do with just 2.
I mean, they can definitely kill through backdoor with everybody here, especially with the TA coming. Creeps are here anyways. Last Rax is going to fall here, and maybe Secret can buy some time. This SF is up in 35 seconds at least, but he's still not a huge damage dealer.
Ace is going for the enemy team's throne, but Phoenix is there, and he's not even close to this, I don't feel. He's going to BKB, but that BKB is not going to last very long. Elsewhere, Fata gets his ultimate out. The Clinks is being forced back. Only takes 1 tier 4 tower, not even going to get close to the second one. Knows that maybe the best he can do is try and hunt down this Phoenix, but it's going to be the rest of his team melting on the other side of the map. It is all over for Secret here. I believe SF about to respawn. There's still creeps in the base, so they've still got 2 heroes left to try and defend this with, but there's just no damage. They killed the TA. She's in that buyback. Resolution going to BKB, hit the throne, bring to cure. Game 1.
Very, very good game. Looks pretty rough. Be one really good way to deal with this. So I like the Kunkka pick actually. I think this is a cool draft by Secret. I like what they did here.
Sticking to kind of that still something important to keep tabs off.
But I mean, considering how this game's going so far, I think they've got to be a little scared on Secret that Rezo has had such a good start. That's not where you want to be. He's still got a Tango and a Self. He's got 900 gold past his boots, meaning he can just rush a really fast Vanguard. I did not catch that one, but we can imagine what happened.
Swarm was used, Shikuchi, and probably a couple. This is the level 3 Oracle. He kind of hits a peak here in the laning stage where he does a huge amount of burst damage.
That was a huge fight to win though, because they're going to be able to get a double bounty as a result.
Yep.
Ace will grab. This is one.
There's a bit of a fight going on down.
It's going to be close. MSS might get it. Oh, he just denies it. Playing it safe.
And Secret get the bottom bounty runes. A couple stuns and spells being traded.
Through that mid one, kind of in a close fight here with
he's going for the kill. He's got to cleave in a couple of seconds, and yeah, tower will help him out.
That's like the best place. I'll just get more raw HP. There's no way that I'm out laned right now, so
yeah,
it's a good place. Looking like a gank to the bot lane, bringing a salve here to Mirana. They could do a fissure setup into arrow maybe. Whoa, the torrent. What an engagement.
Nice move. They recognize this problem. They immediately address it with the first Kunkka rotation down bottom. They use the Shrine to even give Kunkka back his health and mana, and it's not going to be just the Spectre. It looks like they may get SVG as well. They'll have to chase him down a bit further, but they will succeed in doing so as mid one. This is when his ulti's up as well as his TP scroll.
I mean, that net worth is it's making a big difference for mid one with that kill.
Top lane, they're going in. I think they should be able to bring down Snaking here. Urshik has moved in.
Ooh, misses nuke actually. Hit the wrong person.
It's another Purifying Flames in a second, but they're not going to need it. Weaver with the Diffusal's going to maybe come to his lane soon. There's going to be problems when Mirana gets levels, when the mid Kunkka comes back, so it's not going to be easy from here on out.
I must have some trouble. Very likely to die here.
Yep.
Gets caught. Bug stays attached to you even though your body's still in the Shadow Realm. I don't know how that works out, but...
Sure.
Getting a stun here on mid. Oh, and then a dagger too.
First horn of the game. Coming mid, but mid one's going to have a lot of damage block here, and the Ghost Ship actually hits both. Fissure as well, so it does look like mid one is going to quite easily survive in a way. Did have raindrops, which have been very quickly chewed through.
Well, that's still a tanky. You know, he's a tanky Kunkka. Yep. 1500 HP plus the boat to deliver
to get it. But back bottom, Rezo will continue to farm. Has a lot of small items queued up. Aquila into treads, going for a very tanky stat-based build.
I like this game. Just lots of raw HP against the magic burst, and then lots of Aquila pickup against things like Weaver. It's just a really good way to make your HP go farther. But here comes a gank on Snaking. Will he pop his ulti for this one? Doesn't look like he wants to. Just gonna eat the death, and again, triple bound, different, interesting. Going on Snaking again, top lane, see if they cover him, but oh, what a sick juke! Did you see that? Yeah, that was so cool. Cuts the tree to go to the north. Throws a stun. No ult, no team. Still no team. Ooh. Okay, misses the boat damage at least. That buys him some time. Pops his ulti. He's asking for backup now. He's like, hey guys, anytime?
Anyone coming? There's first CP from the Willow. There's a second coming as well from Spectre. They want to fight this one. Rezo shows up, goes on Puppy, wants to get these kills for his team, and Snaking staying alive, still has one charges, and here's the Bedlam. It's been split, but that's okay because they're nice and low here. As mid one's trying to get out of here, but without the Ghost Ship anymore, he's in trouble. Torrent gets nicely dodged by Rezo. He's got another dagger and is going to chase him down. That's a big kill, 340 gold. Going Rezo.
So it actually becomes like a normal nuke.
Yeah, that's where the big buff was to the multicast chance, and that's where leveling up Fire Blast just... It's going to give you a lot more damage output.
I guess they're just trying to burst on Weaver, is maybe the thought. Like, throw one stun, throw a follow-up stun, drop some Fire Blast, maybe get a kill.
Kind of interesting, they're not getting any points in Bloodlust.
Yeah, that's very atypical for sure. Snaking ends up dying, we don't need to...
You get X, hey, you're going to pop a Blade Mail. And Blade Mail, a Ghost Ship / Torrent. Oh, terrorize into... Maze, and they're going to catch mid one here. Does get off the Ghost Ship now, but the damage has already been done. He's already incredibly low here. Luckily, there's an Oracle showing up to save the day. Yuar wants to get a stun out. Instead, finds Puppy, but he gets disjointed by the Invis. Not having the detection there. Being punished. Yuar gets brought back with the X here. He's still very tanky. Can they actually bring him down here? Snaking doesn't have ultimate just yet, but he's still full on health. He instantly stuns Mirana as she leaps in. Echo Slam comes, but it's not going to save Fata. He's done for. And Yuar is actually healing up thanks to... But in a nutshell right there. And things looking overall good for them. I like the adjustment in Yuar's build. I mean, he didn't play DK last game, but it's very different style of build. This drums, Blink Dagger. He knows his job is to create space.
Oh, they're going to get this kill. Maybe. Oh, great save.
Okay.
Use Fate's Edict to stop the magic.
And there's also a DK stun.
Okay, still get him. Really good attempt by Puppy here. Maybe grab a Wraith King, but he's got ulti. That's going to slow Fodder down. That's his last leap, actually. He's got to get out of here. Do they have follow-up? They do. Using their little feet. Great damage block once again, but they catch Earthshaker.
They're going to catch everyone at this rate. Rezo's found Puppy on the backlines here, going to help secure that kill. Doesn't actually get the last hit, unfortunately. He also brings down the Willow, but Can Rezo clean up? It sure as hell looks like it. Another kill that just doesn't go his way, but does change the game. He does have the one, so 21. You're always going to want to stock up your one charges and try and use it as you're about to die. Oh my god, this Weaver's being hunted.
God.
Chain stun galore.
That was, and then 2 other heroes with disable. So the Ogre is actually working out pretty well, I must say.
Yeah, so spot snaking, TPing it, but he's in trouble. He's surrounded by skeletons. Can't really get out of this one. Does get helped out by the Oracle. That's going to save his life a little bit longer here, Yuwa. Stunned up by the Ghost Ship, but yeah, the Yapser's left to the Wolves. The false prompt.
Mirana is bursty. Everybody on the Dire team is pretty bursty right now, so there's just it's going to be a while until they're ready to take fights even.
Here we go, they're going to try and initiate on the Dragon Knight. And they got the damage to bring him down. Oracle coming in again, looking for the backlights, going on Puppey. He disarms himself to try and delay the inevitable, but he's still going to go down. And DK didn't even die. He had the one charges, and he's got another blink. He may look to actually initiate behind the T1 tower where they've got a ward. Instead, they'll
that guy. I mean, maybe they didn't get a Weaver on top of him. Maybe they didn't get Starstorm to melee range, but it's just not very safe to do so. If they initiate in the wrong direction, they're just going to initiate, and they catch an Earthshaker now too.
It's just one by one. They're just getting picked off, and again, talk to Defusal, which he didn't have for that fight. He was a couple hundred away, and they start that fight without 2 very key items.
Here comes the Mana Drain on sinking though, so...
He pops the one, but perhaps a bit too early. Reincarnation is not available. Can he kill the Beetle? He doesn't get it off him. So it does, in fact, go down here as Mirana goes charging forward. Won't hit the arrow on the Willow, but catches DK instead. Ghost Ship goes flying. Catches 1, not 2, you are. Gets the TP out, but Vision will cancel it.
Alright, finally works. And
we'll be looking at their BKBs on their non-Spectre cores. Good night. Blinks over to the side. They get Vision with the Torrent. L7X, he can't really TP out. There's an Earthshaker here too, so stuns galore. No escape here, but they can try and fight their way out, even if he can't TP on that. Puppey forced to use False Promise on himself. You are still on the sides, getting chain stunned down. He's still alive for the time being. He gets the Breathe Fire out, going to reduce their damage. Then comes the Terrorize. That keeps him alive even longer. He's in great shape all of a sudden as the Bramble Maze is on top of everyone. Yuago's blinking in with the stuns. He wants the Kunkka. Unfortunately, Mirana shows up. That'll actually finish him off, and snaking in the front lines. As Reincarnated, he's helping bring people low. He's got this Blink Dagger and the stuns to keep on chasing people down. Rezo on the Spectre, though, is on a mega kill streak. He is just absolutely unstoppable.
But in the same vein, preventing healing is going to be huge if you can throw the Spirit Vessel on somebody right before the False Promise ends. I think that might prevent some of the healing. I'm not sure exactly how that one works, I guess. But got a Dust ready. It could chase this. In fact, Snake King's going to be experiencing some both.
Need that Weaver for the mana burn, but he's not around. Does have a lot of one charges as well. Weaver's now TPing in. It looks like they're trying to delay this as Snake King will throw away his life. Is there an arrow? There could be for the immediate respawn, but the Horde Illusion will block the arrow. Instead, we're going to see Shaker getting stunned up, trying to find a way into this fight here as Secret forced to full retreat. Rezo always hunting down Puppey every time he haunts on in, and Yapster, no escape from him as well. Echo Slam catches out 4, but he's all alone. Stunned up here, and blinking it is the Wraith King, who doesn't have ultimate, but he's not afraid, or at least not showing any signs of it.
Rezo last hit in here. Here to fight though. Snake King got another blink in 5. Decent arrow on Wraith King. He doesn't have ulti for 40.
Yeah. May have some mana burn too. You assert dominance, you run forward, your opponents are going to think you have ultimate though, which seems to be the tact he's going for. Puppey will get stunned up and should go down before he gets a chance to use a spell. DK.
It's much harder for Secret to take fights.
Even a spell like Arrow, which could perhaps secure you a kill on her, like the respawning Wraith King gets blocked by a haunt. It just feels very hard for them to make these plays. Wraith King, gonna go down. Had the reincarnation, but didn't.
And he's ready to go. Pushing the top lane. Team smoked out, looking for a fight, see if they can grab somebody, but smokes are breaking. Whoa, found him!
Snake King instantly blinks on top of your wire. Got stunned up initially, but gets his BKB out now. They're going to find Puppey. Yep, Rezo immediately guns it for him, but doesn't quite get the damage needed to bring him down. And there's the reincarnation from Snake King. In a bit of trouble here, forced to back off as Ace's BKB is wearing off though. That could make this fight a whole lot more difficult. Yapto just forced to Echo Slam. Not really the ideal one, but you are getting pretty low, just not low enough. Nice DK stun coming out on the Kunkka while he chases down Fat on the Mirana. Wraith King somehow still alive. Snake King on a sliver of health. And Kunkka cannot find the cleave or the torrent to bring him down. He will actually end up, actually does find it. Right before he dies, he finishes off.
I'm chasing the supports, always feeling like he had to come back and cover his allies, but just barely enough to stay alive. This is really bad now.
Doesn't have time lapse, doesn't have BKB. doesn't have a life. Doesn't sound great. Also sounds like a lot of fun that she just doesn't have.
I mean, she's just trying to finish up a Milner right now.
Puppy's been found and brought down.
Went for another one in the middle.
Zag Scepter doesn't have a blink. He has no real good escape here. If Snaking can find him, he doesn't quite guess correctly with the blink dagger, and instead he's going to run into a Weaver, which is a bit problematic as Snaking is out of mana in just a second. Tried to wand in time, but only had a couple of charges, so.
But Secret kind of reading things for now, unless they can grab this Weaver stun. It's going to be hard. He's got a BKB. Go for the other hero instead.
Yep, there's a leap away immediately, but still gets caught by the stun. Brought down. Fata doesn't really have much of a chance there. Rezo tried to get some heroes by himself.
And that's all he needed to be extremely tanky there.
Yeah.
Oh, we might see a courier snipe on the back wave.
Unfortunately, Ace didn't get on the way out, because it was carrying a gem. If he sniped that flying in before he lands.
Definitely possible. At least his hero model is usually pretty high, so you might not have your mouse in the right place.
Yep.
You're looking for initiation here.
Oh, nice commence fissure.
Fire hits.
Yeah, Sword goes toteming in, gets an Echo Slam follow-up, but DK barely takes any damage. He shrugs it off. It's MSS on the Willow instead. In a bit of trouble, the BKB Weaver chasing him down, but the BKB wears off, and now he gets the kill. MSS, what a player. Still has a bug to worry about, but hey, he's got friends for that. Okay, Fissure causes some problems. Yapster toteming away. The great escape is on, but it's top lane where Yuar is on the high ground by himself with a BKB taking on mid one. He is just so damn beefy at this point.
Probably doing a great job here, but he's got BKB still, but
the disarm stops the Frost Dragon from slowing him, and Shaker on the other side of the map managed to get away as well, so they, you know, they seem to be cutting their losses. Like, Spectre uses Haunt and kills just one hero, an Oracle or whoever, or the Mirana, but at the same time, you're never really advancing.
They found the Oracle here with the catch, so if he goes down, that's a lot of woe stopping the push here. Might be harder for Secret to stop and slow down the enemies.
I just don't feel like they've got damage at all to kill any of these heroes. They may be able to defend high ground, but it's kind of like, to what end? This gold lead is decent, but it's not even that insane, but it feels like a 30k gold lead right now. In goes the DK once again, just creating space for Rezo to hit some buildings, as does Snaking on the Wraith King. He's now got level 3 ultimate, so he's almost just hoping to die here once again, as they take down the Oracle, and die back in fact, and there's the reincarnation. Snaking will not have that second life for a little bit, does still have stuns, and throws him out on the Wraith King. In goes Resolution, looking to take down mid one getting very, very low, as the Absol forced to kind of bail him out with an Enchant Totem. And hey, they take a Rex, they're happy to back off.
They are getting to a really tanky phase. Like, mid one is keeping...
They get so much more farmed.
Until he sells his Aquila and his Blade Mail, yeah.
Maybe you want to keep your Blade Mail in a game like this. It gets gone on. Echo Slam comes... stuns him up. He's actually being chased on the Echo Slam. Still the free play so the arrow could land.
Okay, they got him.
Yeah, okay, can they get him? No, he's out. He uses He jukes him.
No.
Oh, it looks so good for a second, but it just wasn't to be. He haunts, he jukes him, he completely destroys Team Secret. 2 dead, it's going to be a third. Weaver goes down as well. It was the perfect... Oh wait, no, he's still alive. Okay.
Yeah, that was insane. And surely that's the end.
It really feels like it should be. Wraith King's about to hit level 20, so one of your kind of playmaking options as far as killing Wraith King is removed.
This guy's Orchid finish, he's going spellcasting items.
And hey, there's a DK who's also mighty farmed. He's second on terms of net worth. 20k net worth DK coming at you.
If they can kill Wraith King here, this is huge.
Level 19 only. Kill that beetle, somebody get him level 20. Okay, no, he's got reincarnation. Had the mana for it just barely. He was on like 250. They may just kill him a second time, though. He gets 4-staffed away. X back though, here comes the Abyssal Blade trying to mess with the Kunkka combo. Not going to succeed, hits a 2-man torrent. Nicely done here as Weaver trying to find a way into this fight. He gets caught out, he gets silenced, so he's caught by the Dark Willow. He gets solo killed essentially as Vada's trying to save the day, leaping in forward with the BKB. Mirana doing some really good damage here, but VGJ Storm, they smell blood in the water. They're buying back, they're trying to end this one, and with the Basher on Rezo, he cancels the TP out, and they GG.
I mean, when they could kill Spectre bottom, it seemed so hopeless at that point. They just got out damaged at some point. So much of it felt like literally that first minute of the laning stage for